Hey guys, Personal Defense, and today I have the Springfield XDs little tiny concealed carry pistol chambered in 45 ACP. Alright, so this is the case that it comes in. It's a pretty big case, like laptop sized, and it has rails on each side of it. It also has two locking points there and there. And we'll open it up and I'll show you what comes in the case. Like any XD or XDM series pistol, you get two magazines, you get the pistol, you get a lock, and I believe there's there's some tools and a cleaning brush in there. You get a mag pouch that is a belt. It's got belt loops on it. And you also get a paddle holster for it. Also, this has two interchangeable back straps. It comes with one here, and there's one installed in the pistol. There's also some paperwork and stuff, the manual, and that's all underneath the foam. I'm not going to bring that out, but I just kind of wanted to show you what comes in the box. This pistol comes with two magazines. There are 5-round magazines. I'll just show you that this is safe. Here's what these magazines look like. They're single stack magazines, and they both hold 5 rounds. They're typical Springfield stainless steel magazines with the Springfield logo in the front there. Here's what the pistol looks like in the XD gear holster. You can see it's nice. It covers the trigger guard. Retention. It's got a retention screw, but the retention's not crazy on it. As I mentioned, it's a real hard plastic. It feels like it would break really easily. It doesn't feel cheap, but it just feels like it would break easily to me. The mag pouch, as I mentioned. Okay. Got the Springfield XDs, 3.3 inch, 45 ACP, 5-round magazine. This thing's got a little bark and bite to it. I loaded up 5 rounds of Federal Hydroshock. This is the low recoil stuff, but from what we've learned from past experience, it's not low recoil at all. So I'm going to shoot it out of the XDs. I'm probably going to regret doing this. Wasn't that bad. So this is my, I think that's an 8-inch target, or is that like 6-inch?
No, that'd be 8-inch.
This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I shot 15 rounds at this, and I only hit 11, and the rest went around at about 15 yards with the XDs. It's not that accurate. Today I fired it, and it wasn't all that I was hoping it would be, but since this is aimed at concealed carry, I'll tell you some of the specs. It is chambered in 45. It's a tiny pistol to be chambered in 45. It has 5-round single stack magazines plus one in the chamber for a total of 6 rounds. It weighs 21.5 ounces unloaded. The barrel is melanite with a fully supported and polished feed ramp. The sights are steel dovetail on the rear, and there's a fiber optic front sight, which also it comes with a red fiber optic and green fiber optic insert, so you can change that out if you like. As you can see there, this one has the red one, and as I mentioned, there's steel rear sights. You can see the sight picture is actually pretty nice. That I was shooting today in the sun, in the bright sun, and getting a sight picture real quick was nice with that fiber optic front sight, especially with it being red. I really like that. The slide is forged steel. The frame is polymer. Like I mentioned, it comes with two stainless steel single stack magazines. The overall height of this pistol is 4.4 inches with the magazine inserted. The overall length is 6.3 inches, and the overall width is 1 inch. That's 1911 territory. Actually, I think this might even be thinner than a 1911. I'm not sure. It has a 3.3 inch barrel length, and as I found out today, that really short barrel length does affect accuracy past 10 yards. But that's more, that's asking more than what this pistol is designed for. Like the XD and the XDM pistols, this one has a lot of the different safety features and features of both those pistols. For example, it has the loaded chamber indicator right here. It does not have a firing pin status indicator, which both the XD and XDM have, although it does have the grip safety, a very, very small grip safety, as you can see there. As I mentioned earlier, it has removable back straps, and you can customize that to your grip size, whatever feels good to you. It has the Ultra Safety Assurance trigger system, just like the XD and the XDM, which is pretty similar to the Glock trigger system. It has the fail-safe disassembly, meaning you can't manipulate. The disassembly lever cannot be manipulated with the magazine and the pistol. So you have to drop the magazine out before you can take down this pistol. They call this texture of the grip the all-terrain look. It's very aggressive in your hand when you're holding it. As I found out today, it allows you to get a nice positive grip on it, but also it's very, very aggressive. Although it's not, when you're carrying this concealed, it's not like a RTF2 frame for the Glock, which actually, will bother your skin. It's so aggressive, but this is a nice grippy grip. Get a good grip on it. The melanite finish is one of the toughest finishes around, and it's a deep penetrating finish that protects against almost all types of corrosion. The case that comes with it is almost too much of a case. I don't really care for the case. It has a rail up front with one notch. That's pretty typical for a pistol of this size. It's kind of nice. You can mount a light to it if you're going to keep this as your bedside. Kind of small for a bedside pistol, but also there's no magazine in it, as I showed you earlier. They say the trigger reset is short. I don't really think it's that short. As you can see here, it's not horrible, but it's not as short as something like a Glock or something. The sights on this are called the snag-free sights. As you can see here, the rear sight is kind of ramped up. They call it a low profile and holster ready. The frame and the slide are all one size. It's not like the slide is thinner than the frame like some pistols are. The whole pistol is 1 inch thick. Very, very thin. It would be very, very easy to conceal, and you're concealing a lot of power, it being a 45.
Recording.
Okay, I loaded up 5 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber of the HydroShock. I'm going to do a rapid fire. If you were pulling this in self-defense and just unloaded for whatever reason, you only got 6 rounds. It's kind of like carrying a revolver. These slide serrations are called the Sure Grip Slide Serrations, and it says not only do they look cool, but they're functional. You can see they're pretty deep, and they're not beveled or anything, so they do provide a pretty good gripping surface for racking the slide back. I have my M&P 45 compact here. Just for comparison, we can see here, for being a compact, the M&P completely dwarfs the XDS. A better comparison would be the Shield, obviously, but I just wanted to show, since these are both 45s, you can see the width of the slide there. The M&P slide is very, very thick. It's even thicker than the 40 compact, and it's pretty evident here. Okay, so just for comparison, I have my M&P 45 compact, which is what I carry, concealed carry. All right, so I loaded 5 rounds of the Hydra Shock in here, which is what the XDS carries. Shooting this today, I felt like the recoil was pretty. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely got some bite to it. It wasn't that bad. I definitely wouldn't want to shoot it all day, but it's not that bad at all. And yeah, I think it would be something really nice to carry, easy to carry. I think you might even forget that you're wearing it once you get used to carrying it in the same spot every day. So the Springfield XDs, it's a great little concealed carry pistol that packs a huge punch. I would definitely, if you're thinking about something really small and you want some power to conceal carry, maybe in the summer when your clothing is lighter and tighter, this is definitely a great option. I would definitely choose this over something like a 380 or something that's going to be the same size. It's nice to have the 45 power on deck. So check out the XDS if you see it at your local gun shop. I think you'll like it. Thanks for watching.